Well, good morning. I pray that you had a great weekend. I hope that your weekend was everything that you wanted it to be and expected it to be. Well, it's Monday and it's the beginning of the work week, not the beginning of the week, because Sundays is the beginning of our week. I'm looking forward to a great week. I hope you are, man. I am excited over on the conference line. What's up? And waiting on some people to get in on Facebook. Come on, y'all. Let's get in here. Let's tap somebody else in. Come on, those of you that's looking for a great start to another winning week. I'm excited about the day because I have expectation for what God is going to do. Good morning, Sister Nadia. Hey, Sister Tanya, how you doing? Good morning to you, man. Come on, y'all. Let's get in. Let's tap somebody in. Let's share our post. Let's get somebody going in a good direction on today. What's up, Sister Rhonda? Hey, Sister T, how are you? What's up, Elder Dexter? Good morning to you. So we're gonna get started in a little bit. Over on the conference line, 5606. We got 2917 over here. Let's get going. Good morning, Sister Donna. How are you? Hey, what's up, Sister Trina? How you doing this morning, ma'am? So y'all help me out. Let's grow this post. Let's get some people day off to a good start. Get their week off to an incredible start. And we're gonna get started in a little bit. Just trying to wait for some more people to get on YouTube and get on Facebook. Doing pretty good, Pastor. Me and First Lady doing good. Sister Tanya, we're doing really, really good. We kind of recuperating from our vacation. Hey, Sister Mother Meeks, how are you? Good morning to you, ma'am. What's up, Sister Judy? What's going on over there? All right, we're going to get our time started in just a minute. In just a minute here. I just want to give another minute or two, just another minute, at least another minute for some more people to get in. Then we're gonna get started. We'll get the time started, get it cracking. Yeah. Y'all know the weather changing, and I hope y'all ready for this new season that we're about to go into. I asked First Lady last night. I said, "What time is the time going? When the time going to change?" Because I thought by now the time would have changed. By now I thought it'd be a change, but it's at the beginning of next month, beginning of November. Man, things are getting later and later, y'all. Things are getting later and later. Okay, so I'm gonna get this. Get our 10-minute tune-up. Oh, Lord, look at me. Look what I did. Okay, let's get our 10-minute tune-up started. Okay, so I want to start this morning's 10-minute tune-up with some wisdom that I got years and years ago, right? And my mom, man, she would say things. She would say things that in the moment I kind of thought was funny, but after I got older, I realized she was really speaking wisdom to me, man. She was giving me some solid wisdom. You know, I bet you every last one of us in this post who had mothers and grandmothers and grandfathers and uncles and all of that kind of stuff, I guarantee you all of us that had those seniors in our lives can remember some of the things that they said that might have been kind of funny at the time, or may not have been funny. It was like, what in the world are they talking about? Because we couldn't really understand it. But through the process of time, as you got older, you look back and you say, man, you know what? That was really some wisdom. That was some things that's helping me today. Well, my mom, man, she said something. One day I was bringing her to one of her appointments, one of her medical appointments, and I was putting her in the car. I said, "Hey, Mom, how you doing today?" And she said, "Baby, I'm doing good." And she looked at me and she said, "You know what?" As I was taking her walker and putting it in the car, she said, "You know what?" She said, getting old is a blessing, but it sure is inconvenient." And then I bust out laughing because it was funny to me what she was actually saying. Uh, but inside of what she said, now that I got to I'm getting to the age that I am right now, I see that it was a lot of wisdom in what she was actually saying to me. She was throwing out some wisdom. Here is what she was saying. She was saying that some things that we go through in life and we experience in life have two sides to it. It really does. And the side that we gain the greatest benefit from is sometimes the thing that we find joy in. We feel like we find joy in, and the other thing we look at as being negative. But the truth of the matter is, is that it can be a tale of two coins. It could be a tale of two coins. Now I'm going somewhere with this. I need you to really keep with me. Just stay with me. Let me explain this out, because what she was actually saying when she said that getting old was a blessing, but it was inconvenience. In other words, she was saying that there is some blessing to getting old, but then there's some challenges that goes along with it, right? All of us want to get older. All of us want to get to that point where we get older. But inside of getting older, there is some complications and some challenges. You don't move as fast, as you used to. Maybe you need some assistance, but getting older can be a blessing. When we was younger, we was struggling, y'all. I don't know about y'all. Yeah, I don't know about y'all. When we was younger, man, we was struggling. Trying to make them bills. We working hard and all that kind of stuff. And now that we're older, it's a little bit easier, and simply by virtue of we don't want and look for as much stuff as we did when we were younger. When we were younger, we wanted everything. We wanted a new car, we wanted a new house, we wanted new clothes, we wanted to go on trips, we want to do all that stuff. Well, all that stuff takes money. All that stuff takes money. Then you get to a place where you get older and you find out, okay, now you know what? I don't need all that stuff. I don't have to have no new car every 2 years. I'm good with this one right here. Let me just keep this one here running. This don't mean you don't have no faith and you don't want to be blessed by God. You begin to start realizing some things. Okay, now I paid that car off. I can keep this car a while without going and get a brand new car now that I done paid it off, right? Herein is where the wisdom that I want to give you for today. Herein is the wisdom that I want to give you for today. The Bible has some very important truths in it that sometimes we tend to overlook, which is this. Sometimes the Bible says things and we just read it in passing. And I'm talking about for all of you Bible students. We read it in passing without getting a great understanding or a good understanding to what it was saying. It's kind of like what I was saying. My mother said, Mother Dexter told me something and I wasn't getting a whole full understanding. There is a phrase that the Bible uses that is pertinent for our existence in our life, and it's this. It says, in the process of time, it came to pass. It came to pass. In other words, time changed some things. In your life, time is going to change some stuff. That's going to be some stuff that you're going to want to be changed and some stuff you're not going to want to be changed. But because we have been created by an infinite God in a finite time and as finite creatures, things are going to change for us. And that could be good and it could be bad. What I want you to do is I want you to think about it in this framework and in this context, that if I'm going through a challenge, what encourages me is that I know that this is going to change. Yeah. I know that this is not going to stay the way it is. In the process of time, this is going to change. My situation is going to change. Okay, right now, my funds might be a little bit low, but here's the thing. In the process of time, things are going to change. Yeah. And this too shall pass. Yeah. The sickness is going to pass. The disappointment that you've experienced is going to pass. All of the anger, the frustration, and all of those things is going to pass. In the process of time, this too shall pass. The things that we're going through are going to have a time stamp on it, because we live in a finite existence, because we are in a finite existence, God created this realm in which we live in a finite way, right? It's in a finite way because he's created us this way, because he's created us this way, we could have confidence that things in our lives that are adverse will not last always. It's not gonna be consistent. It's not gonna it's not gonna last. That's the best way for me to put it. It's just not gonna last. And so because of that, I could have an expectation for brighter. I could have expectation for better. I could have expectation. But on the flip side of that, what you've got to do is you got to maximize the time that you're in. What are you saying, Pastor? If you're in a good season, maximize it. If you're in a place where blessings exist, don't take it for granted, because there's a possibility that this too may pass. That's what Mother Dexter was saying. When I was younger, I wanted to get older. Yeah, she was saying, and now that I'm old, this is definitely a blessing to me. Getting old is a blessing. But you know what? Baby, getting old is a blessing, but it's sure enough inconvenient. Yeah, because when I was younger, I wanted to get older. I was moving around. I didn't need no assistance. I didn't need this walker that you putting in the car. But right now that I'm getting older, yeah, it's inconvenient now. Now I don't walk as fast. Now I gotta have something to assist me in getting around. Yeah, I don't remember things as sharply as I used to remember them. Yeah. So what she was saying, in the moment, when you're in the moment, don't miss the moment that you're in. If you're in a place of blessing right now, man, you better cherish it. You got to cherish it, because it's a possibility that it may change. It may shift, right? It may shift. And so what you got to do is you got to understand that there are times and seasons in which we live, because God has created finite beings. We're finite. There's nothing that's going to last in this life. There is absolutely, positively nothing that's going to last forever in this life that we're in. It's not. I wish it did. It's not. That brand new car that you bought, the new car smell is not going to stay. I don't care if you go get the little spray in the store that says new car smell, it still does not smell like a new car. I know, because you're looking back in time, you saying, yeah, I wanted to smell. No, it's not. Look, y'all. I wish I could show y'all some pictures, man. I get a chance to show y'all some pictures of the fro that I had way out here, and I used to have to pat it like this. Yeah, but look, over the process of time, things is gonna change. It's gonna change, man. It's gonna change, and that could be positive and it could be negative. But here's what I want you to know: if you're going through some trouble or some challenges today, what I want to encourage your heart with is that this too shall pass. Yeah. If you're going through some challenges in your physical body, if you're going through some challenges in your marriage, if you're going through some challenges in your finances, yeah, man, this too shall pass. If you're going through some stuff on your job, this too shall pass. There is a time stamp and a limit, an expiration date on the challenges that we face sometimes. And it's simply because we're living in a finite existence. God is the only thing that's eternal. He's the only thing the Bible says never changes. He's the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. Everything else about our lives and our existence is subject to change. We don't necessarily know how long it's going to be before it changes, but one thing is for sure. It's going to change. It's going to change. So enjoy the good and just get ready, not for the bad, but get ready for a shift, because things may not stay the way it is. Don't have to get bad. It could be different. Different is not always bad. Different is not always bad. No, it's just different. Our lives, those of us that are older now, it's just life is different. It's not bad. It's just different. That's all. It's changed. It's a little different than we were when we were younger. All right. So listen. I just wanted to encourage you with those words. Listen. Just know God's got you. He's infinite in his wisdom, his power, his understanding, and he understands that we're finite. We're limited in our whole existence. So he has the wisdom, the knowledge, the power, and everything that we need for this time and space in which we live. We just need to trust in him, put our faith in him, and realize that our next season or the next thing that we're going in, he's going to be in it with us. All right? Hey, y'all have a great Monday. And I know that it's going to be a blessing to you because God's got blessing written all over it. Yeah, he's got blessing written all over it. Y'all have a great Monday. I'll talk to y'all a little bit later. I'm out.